Hey, it's Clint here with BC and Clint in the afternoons, but you already know that because you're on the BC and Clint page on 101kgb.com. I'm Captain Obvious. Tonight, we're doing the Whaley House. It is the most haunted house in America. Gene in the web department says it's maybe number 2. Bogus. Wrong. It's number 1. I've been there, I've seen things, and I'm going to show you tonight. Here's the funny part about it, or not funny for me. Look outside. It's rainy, it's scary, and maybe it's an evening for the Thriller Killer. Did you get that? Hello, I'm Clint here at the Whaley House in Old Town, San Diego, California. And I have Katie with me, otherwise known as producer Quimby from the BC and Clint show. Why is Katie here? Because Katie didn't believe in the Whaley House or ghosts or supernatural beings. Katie, you will. Well, this is Dan. Dan, how you doing?
How you doing?
Dan is the head docent here at the Whaley House, and Dan, explain what a docent does.
Well, a docent it's kind of like a tour guide with a fancy name, but I basically take people around the house, you know, just like a regular tour guide would, showing them around and giving them some historical facts and stuff. Now, one of the main ghosts that haunt this location to be known than Yankee Jim Robinson himself. He was the last man who was executed on the property back when it was an execution grounds. Now, he wasn't sent to his death in this court, but he was a little different from the average person back then. Usually, people are supposed to die instantly when they get hung, of course, and in his case, it took him about 45 minutes. Now, the next section we're going to go to, of course, is upstairs. There's a couple of legends about the staircase, including one of the legends that if you're walking up the stairs, you might feel a tension around your neck or a loss of breath. A lot of people say it's the 13th step or the 9th step. In my opinion, I like to say it's the whole staircase. And typically this will happen to guys. We like to think along the lines that sometimes that might be Yankee Jim playing tricks on other people by wrapping a noose.
I have felt going up these steps a couple of times, a chill about halfway up. And I've noticed that there's no open windows or any vents or any kind of AC in this house at all. So that's something I've experienced. Also, right here where I'm standing now, myself and about 3 or 4 friends actually all got chills up the back of our neck, our arms, and simultaneously, by the way. It all happened at once. And this was the last time we were in the house. And I've been in this house, I think, 3 or 4 times now. Every time the staircase happens. And it's not like I'm looking. I'm not saying, I want to believe. I'm just, it's happening. So. There, producer Quimby.
Let's go.
You first.
I'm not scared.
Please, after you, actually. Oh. That's a good thing. Ladies first, right?
Thank you.
Now, we're going to be checking out the rooms up here. The first room is right over here to my right. This will be actually the master bedroom itself. Now, like I said, a lot of the furniture is not original, but when you go in, you'll see that a lot of stuff is from the time period. Now, one of the things that are known to happen in this particular room is sometimes the rocking chair that's in here will move on its own. And actually is Mrs. Whaley's original rocking chair. So you get a feeling that that might be her. It's rocking.
Okay. Now, I actually have a story right here. This is exactly where this happened. I was standing right in there, and I was looking at the bed. It was closed. It was just me doing an overnighter here at the Whaley House. And right out of the theater that I had just come from, seconds earlier, a woman in a black dress walked right across the hall. And it wasn't like an apparition, it was literally like a solid person in a black dress from that time period. Weird is right, and I about freaked out, about came out of my skin. And I ran to try and find her, and I couldn't find her. I didn't see where she went. I saw no, little trap doors or places to hide. I ran around there to even see behind the curtains and everything. Could not find her. This is where that happened. Okay, now.
This is kind of creepy, I'm not gonna lie.
There you go. It's a lot different when you're in this house, I'm telling you. And it's dark, middle of the night. Now this is where they say Regis Philbin downstairs, of course, saw that apparition. And I know that I saw that woman in that black dress right through there, coming out of that, yes. Right around the corner there, through what will be the open door there. I know that I saw a woman with a black dress. And that's why I just wanted you to come up here for a minute, Miss Non-Believer, and just hang for a second.
Don't anybody touch me now.
Got it. But I have a question for you. Would you stay the night in this house by yourself?
Yes, I would.
You all night long?
100%.
By yourself?
Yes.
You're insane.
I'm not.
Now, a lot of people think in order to be a ghost, you have to be murdered or have a horrible death, and it's not the case with the spirits here, especially the ones of the family. As far as we know, all the family died natural causes, except for the one daughter who committed suicide. Her name was Violet. Now, she actually used this room before she died. And we know that she was very depressed, that's why she committed suicide, and her first attempt was actually jumping out of her window into the cistern, which is like a well, in the backyard to try to drown herself. It didn't work out. Came and saved her. The second attempt, she got a hold of her dad's gun. She went out to the outhouse in the backyard. Oh my gosh, she shot herself. And that's how she committed suicide.
You were into it.
They were actually able to still carry her back into the house.
And by the way, this is all historical fact.
This is all
he's not making any of
historical
this up.
They brought her back down into the house and to the room at the bottom of the staircase, and she died there before they could get help.
This is down here?
Downstairs. We'll go downstairs next and check out the room that she died in. We actually also have the original couch that she died on, too.
Oh, wow.
I'm not scared.
Now, if you guys, as you're walking downstairs, you can see beautiful marble wall.
Hey, Clint, I feel that cold chill you were talking about.
Do you really?
Yeah. Right here.
You're serious?
Yeah.
Okay, say that again.
Dude, I feel the cold chill.
That's our camera guy, if you don't know already. And he said he felt the same chill that I feel every time I walk in.
Right there.
Yep, that's where
No window.
Come on, Michael. Now it's your turn.
Go ahead,
Come on, little guy.
I'm haunting your ass when I die.
No?
I felt it.
Warm sensation.
Who's behind you, Quimby?
He kind of scared me when I looked at him.
For a second there, I looked back there like,
So I gotta ask you, producer Quimby, are you buying this at all?
well, am I buying it? I mean, I think everything here happens, but I haven't felt anything, so maybe the spirits don't like me.
Well, most people don't. That's okay.
All right, well, that's it for the Whaley House. Now, we're going to be open a lot, especially in the next couple of weeks, because Halloween's coming up. So, a lot of you folks should come and visit us.
This is a real haunted house. Hey, Dan, thank you very much for your time.
No problem.
Do you believe?
She got pretty spooked out earlier.
I know.
By the veterans.